Rodgers is going to go deep, and it is pulled in by Jordy Nelson, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 41 yards after the penalty gives them new life.
John Kuhn in the backfield, looked like long jumped across too soon. Free play, deep throw for Jordy Nelson. He's got it inside the 15 and out of bounds. Empty backfield. Packers have to get to the 30 for a first down. Rodgers, flag on the play. James may have been offside. The deep throws. Caught by Cobb. Touchdown.
Third down and 4. Nelson hitting stride. Jordy Nelson out of bounds inside the 10. Rodgers going for Jones. And what a catch! In a season filled with huge catches by James Jones. A juggling grab, good for 44. Rodgers spins out to his left. Throws to Nelson, who makes the catch.
Lacey in the backfield, second down and 15. Rodgers fires downfield. James has it. And James Jones will take it all the way for a Packers touchdown. 83 yards. So hopefully good news for the Packers. Second down and 3. Rodgers with time. Now he fires downfield. And the officials will get together, and it's ruled a catch. Jordy Nelson. Denver will play later in Dallas. Rodgers on third down and 3, looking for Jones, who goes up, makes the catch. There is a flag. But the Packers continue their drive from the 36. Off the fake to Lacey. Rodgers fires downfield for Nelson. And Jordy Nelson takes it in for a Packers touchdown as he beat Webb. 64 yards from Rodgers to Nelson.
Blitz. Rodgers gets out. Floats it. Cobb! Touchdown! Randall Cobb! Rodgers, 3 field goals, 2 touchdowns. Rodgers with time, down the sideline, has his man. Jordy Nelson. Nelson on his way. Yards and the touchdown and the lead.
You can see it already on the second play. Fake to Lacey. Rodgers rolling off his back foot. He's got Rodgers wide open. And he makes a move on his feet inside the 30.
That time they should have stopped that run for a 2-yard loss.
Second and 7. Fakes it to Starks. Now going for the deep ball. Nelson is there, and he's got it for the touchdown.
Well, Green Bay should be used to it. They opened up the season on a Thursday night in Seattle. Rodgers dancing, has time. Protection is good. Going deep downfield. And the catch is made by Randall Cobb. Cobb inside the 10. Touchdown. 70 yards for Randall Cobb. Four-man rush. Good protection. Lots of time. Wide open. Jordy Nelson turns it back inside. Jordy Nelson to the end zone. Lambeau leap to follow. Deep, open, caught. Touchdown, Jordy Nelson. Two touchdown catches for him tonight. 40 yards here into the stands. Deep, open, caught. Touchdown, Jordy Nelson. Two touchdown catches for him tonight. 40 yards here into the stands.
On first down the sideline. Big play, he's got his guy. Jordy Nelson. Nelson down inside the 10.
Adams now has 90 yards in this first quarter. Down the field, Rodgers, and it is caught for a touchdown by Richard Rodgers, the rookie tight end out of Cal.
319. Play action first down. Two receivers deep. Rodgers gives Nelson a shot. Jordy Nelson! Touchdown! Green Bay! Number 2 on the night. Now the Bears come across. Rodgers giving it a shot. He's got Jones inside the 35.
Excellent job of Aaron Rodgers knowing that he had a free play. He knew he had drawn the Bears offsides. There you go.
49ers were showing blitz. Rodgers in the pocket, throws it downfield, and caught by James Jones.
You saw Davante Adams on the sideline, the second-year receiver who was supposed to take all of those plays with Nelson out. Flag down at the line, launched deep, and caught. Jeff Janis was there. Let's check the flag at the line of scrimmage.
Rodgers to his right, throws across the field. The pass is caught, but that does it for the half.
Well, they've been working inside to Randall Cobb, and they've also got Davante Adams at the bottom.
Blitz. Rodgers spins out of it. Pass is caught for the first down by James Jones. Packers 4 for 11 on third down. Sideline. Jones. He's got it.
But I think, can the receivers get far enough down the field?
Rodgers in trouble.
It's going to get there.
He turned 32 yesterday. Does he have a vintage moment in him? In the end zone, it is caught for the win. Richard Rodgers with a walk-off touchdown. A game ender for the Packers.
Just a four-man rush. Rodgers. Wide open, Davante Adams out to the 40. And then a flag for spiking the football.
Showing blitz.
Looks like Munnerlyn coming off the edge. They're going to have one-on-one out here.
Here he comes, and Rodgers rolling away deep downfield. That is caught. Jones, and he gets tackled to the 23-yard line by Terrence Newman. James Jones. 2 first downs by half a length. End of the game here if they don't get 20 yards. Here goes Rodgers again, all the way downfield, and it's going to be caught by Janis at the 35-yard line. How in the world? He resets Starks. They are going to bring pressure again. Rodgers is going to roll away, throws it up in the air, says a prayer, and Janis doesn't make it.
Stop it!
Oh, please!
What a catch!
That's insane!
Oh my, that may be one of the great throws ever made. Moving to his left, falling away, and launching a perfect throw.
That's insane. Now go back. Of course, we have to watch this again. Did he? Ready, go.
Good protection. And down the middle of the field, and there's Jordy Nelson. He's inside the 20 and run out of bounds inside the 10. Nelson trying to shake off the rust.
Rodgers throws on fourth down. The catch is made by Adams. There is a flag out near midfield.
It's 58 years. On first down, Aaron Rodgers after the play fake, throwing deep and looking for Adams, who makes the over-the-shoulder catch. He's had a big night. He beat Leotis McKelvin.
Not even hurt him.
Second down. Now, wide open for the touchdown. It's Jordy Nelson.
That's why he takes that extra time. I mean, that illustrates everything.
Rodgers out to his right downfield. He's got Adams. Adams, welcome to week 14. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Rodgers has time. Now some pressure. Throws it deep. Jordy Nelson. He's got it inside the 20. A bomb from Rodgers to Nelson. They've got to get up and spike it. 20 seconds. No timeouts.
That's what they have to hope for. Giants looking for a stop. They're going to air it out. Rodgers does this better than anybody. End zone. Cobb. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Flags, free play. Rodgers, touchdown! Flags are down on the field. Sean Lee was back in coverage, and Richard Rodgers is good for the touchdown at 34 yards.
Need to get to give themselves a chance.
They're also looking to play clock down to 3. Rodgers spins to his left. Comes underneath, and the pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Now they say complete.
Trying to stay alive, and Rodgers throws deep downfield, and it is caught by Devontae Adams for the touchdown. Threaded it, threw it over the corner Alford for a 33-yard touchdown.
He needs to get to the 31 for a first.
They got him off sides.
Down the field.
He's open.
Wide open. Allison cuts back. They got him another move. He's got Jones in front of him. He gets past him, and he's down to the 6. Geronimo Allison.
19.
They fake it to him. Rodgers plants the feet. Now is able to go downfield, and it's a connection. Jordy Nelson, players slipping everywhere. If he can get it in gear, he can take it home. And he's out of bounds at about the 2.
One-on-one coverage.
Rodgers dancing, throwing for the end zone, and it is hauled in. Touchdown, Geronimo Allison. He beats Kyle Fuller, 39 yards, touchdown.
With Geronimo Allison. Rodgers looks that way, going that way. Allison open, and he's got it all by himself. Gone.
"64 yards, and just like that, the Packer back."
Valdez-Scantling. Rodgers steps up, throws, deep ball, sideline, caught! And it's the rookie.
Bring the blitz. Packers pick it up and open down the sideline. And making the reception is Devontae Adams. First big play of the game delivered by the Packers. "47 yards. No, we don't. Where do you go? Rodgers gets out of trouble, and there's Davante Adams. A first down to the 32-yard line. Oh, did the Packers need that one? And more times than not, it has been Adams when they need.
By up around the line of scrimmage one more time.
Rodgers deep downfield, getting free and open. Valdez-Scantling to the 15-yard line. He beats Jason McCourty.
Behind the curtains, look into what made him so good. Be sure and check that out.
On first down, Rodgers down the sideline for Adams. What a throw and catch. Is that what makes Aaron Rodgers great? Almost flat-footed. Blitz. Packers pick it up. Down the field it goes for Adams. Davante Adams inside the 20. Unbelievable. The Packers pick up the blitz.
On 3rd and 10 or more. That's the situation here. Rodgers steps up, fires down the sideline, and getting free and bobbling it, but holding on is Adams. And reaching for his hamstring is Rhodes. And his charges great so far tonight. Now Rodgers finally has some time and is going to air it out deep downfield. And at the 27-yard line, that is Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
58!
Rodgers to throw. It has all day. And wide open. He's got it. It's Davante Adams. Broncos jump. Free play for Rodgers. He knows where to go with it. For Valdez-Scantling. In the end zone. It's a Packer touchdown.
Punched out a couple fumbles and that heartbreaking loss to the Chiefs. Had the interception just moments ago earlier here. 3rd down and 5. Rodgers same side. And this time it's in the hands of Lazard. Incredible play. 35-yard touchdown.
This will be 55 from this point. Perfect conditions too. The wind, field is solid as Rodgers goes for something much bigger. Kumaro dives for the pylon. It's a touchdown. There was nothing controversial about the Carr fumble. It was right by the rule. Exactly what the official call was on that. Gruden was upset about a hold call earlier as Rodgers launches deep. Valdez-Scantling wide open, even with 2 Raiders back deep. He had huge separation for 59 yards.
Blitz coming. Rodgers stepping away. Throws deep downfield, and that will be caught. Kumaro, unbelievable. 2nd down and 10. Jones flanks to the left, empty backfield. Rodgers deep downfield for Jones, and he makes the catch at the 25-yard line, skirts the sideline, and all the way in for the score.
19!
Play action from Rodgers, sideline. Davante Adams, what a catch!
Oh, man! 19!
From the end zone, Adams wide open. On 2nd and 26, Rodgers to Davante Adams.
Game plan for Matt and Aaron this week.
It should be noted you saw Brian Bulaga is in there after having leaving the game last week with an injury. Jones down the field. A diving catch is made by Alan Lazard. They fake it to Jones. Great protection. Rodgers wide open in the end zone, and that is a touchdown to Alan Lazard, and Green Bay back on top. What a difference from a week ago against Seattle. And what they did on 3rd down. Rodgers going to air it out. Davante Adams downfield. He's got it. And there's a big chunk down inside the 25 as the Packers look for life.
In the meantime, it's 2nd and 10. And time running out in the first half. Rodgers is going deep for Valdez-Scantling. And he's got it into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now he drops back. Now he comes forward. And he drops back. Rodgers, sideline. Davante Adams right on target. He hauls it in for the catch. Wow, that was good looking. Rodgers has time. Deep down the sideline. And the catch is made. And there he goes. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. But the official.
When Jordan Love was taken at 26 overall, the Packers took a quarterback from Utah State and not a receiver. From midfield looking for a shot. Rodgers sending it deep downfield, and Lazard brings it in. It's a first round. Take that. Doesn't matter what round I was taking. 48 on the catch for Alan Lazard, the undrafted player. 319. 319. All right, third try. Pulls the trigger. 3rd and 10. 2 incompletions. Shot downfield. Lazard got to it. Getting it all the way home. Lazard inside the 10. Down to the 3. Second home run shot. Beat P.J. Williams. It's a gain of 72.
Four-man rush. Aaron Rodgers standing in, lofting it deep. He's got his man Tunyon. Oh, he's got it inside the 40. Gets up, falls down, and a bomb to Tunyon, the tight end.
They don't have the pass rush that we're accustomed to seeing, but the secondary has been really good.
Here's one for Adams downfield, and a catch. Touchdown. Mosley in coverage, and the only question is, did the feet get down? My initial look, it was close.
Yeah, that distribution's pretty much what we've seen every game from Green Bay.
Rodgers going to air it out. There he is, Valdez-Scantling for the touchdown. Right on cue. He's got his 2nd of the year, 52 yards.
Lucky.
3rd down and 7, pump fake, and wide open is Adams. Hit in stride, and trying to stay in bounds, cannot. They're going to mark him out at the 28. This one aired out, Valdez-Scantling, and he's got it. Catch is made.
And then jumps to the NFL. But Rodgers was already here, so you have to have an open mind to work together. Rodgers flips his hips, flips it downfield, wide open. Tunyon, touchdown, Packers.
That was Michael Jacquet, by the way, who downed it brilliantly at the 1. Rodgers from 8 yards deep in the end zone, right down the middle of the field. And Adams somehow comes down with it.
Jones has 98 of them. Play fake here, though. Rodgers going for it all, looking to break it open. He's got it! Lazard gonna go! Touchdown, Green Bay!
Over the ball for Tampa Bay. Good matchup with Corey Linsley, one of the best in the game. Here's one down the sideline. It is caught! Touchdown, Green Bay! Valdez-Scantling on a beautiful throw from Aaron Rodgers. And one timeout. Rodgers, Adams, he's got it! And they're going to have to use the timeout now as he's brought down inbounds, but what a play for 31.
This feels like a big play for this Lions defense. Rodgers steps and fires. Adams is there, and he's got it. Perfect rainbow from Aaron Rodgers to Davante Adams, working on the rookie, Melifonwu. Good for 50 yards.
2nd and 8. Good protection. Rodgers, a ton of time and a man wide open, and that's Valdez-Scantling.
Amari Rodgers in motion. Aaron Rodgers fires downfield, looking for Davante Adams. He's got it! Inside the Bengals 10-yard line, a spectacular catch. Rodgers to Adams, 59 yards.
He's just too good.
4 guys, a 4-by-1 formation.
3rd down and 12. It's a 4-man rush, but it's blocked. Rodgers going deep. Valdez-Scantling is open, and he's got it. He's been trying to get it to him. That time, the big one. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a bomb for 39. Blitz coming. Rodgers floats one. Valdez-Scantling inside, trying to get to the end zone. He's going to go. A bomb to Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Green Bay.
With Yosh Nijman out at left tackle. It's 3rd down. Rodgers throws, going for the deep shot, and delivers a strike to Davante Adams.
It gave Quinn additional opportunity.
A.J. Dillon is now the back on 3rd and 18. Rodgers deep downfield. Caught! Up at the 44, Alan Lazard. Deep drop by Rodgers. And a long throw is hauled in by Adams sooner or later. Touchdown.
Third interception of the year for Chandon Sullivan. 2nd interception of the game for Baker Mayfield. Rodgers, Lazard, one-handed catch. Oh! 3rd down and 3. Rodgers steps through. He's got Jones. Jones wide open. Down inside the 15.
And Packer fans should know there are 537,000 Packer shareholders. Rodgers, deep shot, downfield. Sammy Watkins having a night. Watkins out of bounds inside the 35-yard line.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on it too. Thanks, Aaron. 3rd down. Rodgers has time. Going deep. Far side of the field. It is caught! What a catch by Alan Lazard.
To play the team that drafted him for the first time in this building. Rodgers sprints to space. Now launches downfield and breaking free and open for the touchdown. Samori Toure, who couldn't pull in the first one, has his first NFL touchdown.
Rodgers, pressure, throwing, caught! Toure's got it on his back, and a 1st down. Now the ball comes loose at the end. Still fighting for it. It is... What's the ruling? Lions are saying they have it. Oh my goodness.
This is unbelievable.
Jeff Okudah, whose ball is it?
The ruling on the field is that was a fumble out of bounds. Green Bay's ball, 1st down.
On the fake. Rodgers lets it fly. Has Watson. He's got it on his feet and he's in for the touchdown.
That might be the biggest catch of this young receiver's career. Lazard or some sort of design check down here. You got Aaron Jones. Got all these guys up in the line. If they can find a way to get Jones out.
Rodgers steps up, going deep, has a man. It's caught. Watson is in. Touchdown, Green Bay. On a 4th and 7.
And you can see right here, Jerome Baker looks like he's coming on a blitz and does. Let's see if Rodgers has an answer. He's got Lazard one-on-one, perfect throw and catch into Dolphins territory. Rodgers to Lazard.
19.
Zaguara came back to blocked Hutchinson. Rodgers deep ball for Christian Watson. Down the sideline. Watson, did he bring it in? A flag is down and he caught it anyway. At the 14-yard line. Here we go. Up into the air. Into the end zone. And incomplete. Lazard had a shot. And now the other officials saying touchdown. Wow. Great call by one official overruling the other. That is a touchdown.
Jets have lost 4 straight. As desperate as it gets in week 8. Rodgers puts some air under it. Far side. It's caught. Wilson. And the flag.
Second down 8, Rodgers to the air. His rookie running back with the block on Campbell. Wide open! Was Wilson in bounds? Yes, he was. With a catch and a good throw on the fly by Aaron Rodgers. 46 yards.
Deep for Adams. He's got Davante Adams. Adams is going to take it into the end zone for a Jets touchdown. And that deserves a wow.